2, 3, 4. I hear footsteps on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, the spook has come.
Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to another Halloween tutorial. As you guys can see, I'm going straight in with my NYX Skin Color paint pot. I'm taking that all over both lids. We're getting right into this tutorial. We're not wasting any time. And for today's look, we're going to be using the Kat Von D Matte Metals palette, and we're going to go right into that cream color shade right there, and we're going to take that all over the lid to go ahead and set that primer that we put on the lid. That's very important, so do not skip this step. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and set the brow bone. I know I'm doing this kind of out of order, but I'm using that white shade. I'm doing that now because I tend to forget to set the brow bone. Now we're going to take that matte brown and start blending it into the crease. And then we're going to take that burgundy purple shade and blend that into the crease as well. Going right into the matte black shade, we're going to take that all over the lid. Now I'm using one of my Star Crush mineral pigments. It's a bright red pigment. I'm not sure the name of this, so I would try to leave it down in the description box. And I'm going to go ahead and start blending that on the outside of the lid and then up into the crease. And now for a little bit of mascara and lashes. Moving right along to the face, I am taking my Kat Von D hydrating primer, and then I'm going to apply the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. The reason why I'm going in with a hydrating primer is because the Kat Von D foundation is super matte, super full coverage, so if you have dry skin like I do, prep the crap out of your skin. I am also using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and just going in my usual highlight areas, and then I'm going to set that with some translucent powder. The translucent powder that I'm using is also the Kat Von D translucent powder. And I'm setting those highlighted areas, and what the heck, you might as well just set all over your face until it looks like you have powdered sugar all over your face, like Exhibit A. And now I'm going to contour the crap out of my face, chisel out those cheekbones, girl, and that nose, sharpen everything up. Anyways, I just really wanted this look to be very dramatic, like the face makeup anyways, to be very dramatic and stand out. And I think that I hit that nail on the head. And as you can see, I'm dusting off all of that translucent powder, and I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Press Powder all over my face. Next up, I am using my Juvia's Place Hair and Blush Palette, and I'm going into that dark shade and throwing that on the face. And I mean, we can't forget the highlight. I'm using a Wet n Wild highlighter because, I mean, insane widow or not, a girl still got a glow. And for my lower lash line and waterline, I am using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean because, as you guys can see, I'm going to start using my finger to pull this down on the face, like dragging it out. You know how it is when you've been crying and you have a lot of makeup and it smears down your face. I'm creating that effect, and you will see here shortly I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Wet n Wild 24/7 liquid liner to kind of go over top of it to give it that wet effect, like I've really been crying. Once I have that looking the way I want it, I'm going in with a NYX black lip liner and lining the lips. And then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Catsuit Matte Black Liquid Lipstick, and I'm going to go over top of that liner and on the outside of the lips. And then I'm going to fill it in with the Too Faced Matte Liquid Lipstick in Evo Twin, and smudge that out because, I mean, I've gone crazy, I've gone mad, so your makeup's not going to be perfect. So that's the plus. If you mess up, it really doesn't matter because you basically can't screw this look up. So have fun. And now for the fun part. Let's make some homemade scratches. You know, I've been clawing at myself, so I'm taking some Elmer's glue and I am applying a line on my chest, and I'm taking a Q-tip and going right up the center because you want to open up that glue so that it dries with a hole in the middle. That way we can go in with our colors, which is black and red eyeshadows. I'm going to paint those in the center. I'm also going to take some of my Kat Von D foundation and go on the outside of that on the chest and blend that in. I am taking some of my fake blood and I'm going to fill in the center. And as you guys can see, to speed up the drying process, you can use a blow dryer if you don't have time to sit around and wait for it to air dry, because glue kind of takes some time. Now this is just a very cheap and expensive way to make scars and cuts. You can of course use toilet paper and glue. You can also use cotton balls and glue, and you can also use liquid latex, which will be in tomorrow's tutorial. So as you guys can see here, as I mentioned, I'm going in with my foundation and then the eyeshadows and fake blood and just filling this in and making it look as realistic as possible. And you want to use foundation to blend it into your skin, of course. Also, I went in and put some scratches on my arm and made it look like bruising. You know, I did the cut wrist. And that is it for the tutorial. I went ahead and put my hat veil on, you guys, and it was a pretty easy look. So if you guys liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below in the description box. Also, you guys, you'll be happy to know Makeup Monday will be back next week. Woo woo. And yeah, so don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.
One, two, three, four. I hear footsteps